It's your boy, the Conservative Wolf, coming at you once again. Um, First, I want to say thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. Just double check it to make sure that you're still getting notified when I do these videos, because the censorship that's going on, there are a lot of content creators that are basically having their videos shadow banned, well, or demonetized and all that good stuff. So please make sure you double check that. Yeah, please make sure you guys double check that stuff, okay? So January the 6th, 2021, not quite how things were supposed to go, I would say, or how anyone really expected. And I just got through watching Brandon Tatum, and I feel pretty inspired after watching Brandon. Usually I watch Brandon or ABL to find out what's going on. My good friend Anita Allen, make sure you check out her show, Common Sense Conservative. She's a great lady. Does great shows, man. Her show is off the chain. It's great. She covers a lot of topics, man. All the stuff that's going on. So shout out to Anita Allen. So here's what I know. I had to do a little. I went on Facebook, and this whole, even crossing into the new year, this whole deal with the alleged fraudulent election. I have to say alleged, and can't really talk too much about that because Big Brother is listening and watching, and us content creators were told in an email that basically, talking about the election. But I thought I had First Amendment rights, but hey, it's going to be the socialist states of America in their eyes anyways. But us patriots, we have to stand tall, and we have to be prepared to do what's necessary. I mean, if it comes down to that. I'm not saying that I want violence, but at some point there comes a time when you have to fight the fight, man. I mean, you have to stop being, look, and I don't have a whole lot of time because I have a couple of important things I really have to do. So, but I had to make this video, guys, because this is really important. The Republican Party, I'm pretty much done with them too. I was listening to B. Tatum. What he said makes a lot of sense, and I agree with him, because my mind had been going this way for a while, because I noticed after the election, all this voter fraud stuff, man, and the Republican Party, the Republicans just totally, they got in there on the coattails of President Trump, firing everybody up about patriotism and supporting the party. And what they do, they get in there and they just turn into soft, spineless bitches. And yes, I said it. That's what they are. Backtracking, backpedaling. Oh, I got my votes, so I'm good. I'm good. Hey, President, hey, Trump, you on your own, buddy. And that's pretty much what they've done. President Trump is like King Leonidas, except his 300 have turned on him. We're the only support that he has is us. Now, Brandon brought up some good points, and one of the reasons why I follow B. Tatum is because he keeps it real. He really does. Calls a spade a spade. whether you agree with some of the things he says or not, man. I mean, some people may not agree with everything I say, but just being honest and not being disingenuous, you know. So I find myself having to do a lot of detoxing lately of a lot of this stuff, which is one of the reasons why you guys haven't seen a rapid, like every day, me doing a video every day, because with my different issues, my health issues, I'm trying to get under control. The thing is, stress is not good for me, but because it's when you love your country and you care about your country, man, all this crap is stressful. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, there's no way you're not gonna feel some kind of way when you know the truth and you see what's going on. It's gonna bother you. It's gonna bother you. You're a God-fearing person, and Lord knows I'm still building my relationship with God. Am I the perfect Christian? No, I'm not. And y'all know this. You see my videos, you guys, and I love y'all, man. Thank you for following me. Thank you for believing in me, and thank you for supporting me. And but you guys, y'all know I'm real with you guys. I keep it real with y'all. I'm honest and transparent with you guys. And it's always gonna be that way. I'm not perfect. I have my faults and flaws, man. But I love God and I love this country, and it bothers me. But the Republican Party, man, I'm pretty much done with them too. I was done with them pretty much after the election, and I saw how they showed their true colors. It's a shame. They're spineless and they are weak. And when you look back, B. Tatum was talking about how, if you just look back at the things that they let slide, there's no way in hell Hillary Clinton shouldn't be in prison right now. For one thing, they actively spied on President Trump during the 2016 election. Republicans let them slide on that. They try to make Pamby and meet them halfway. And honestly, much as I support President Trump, I don't agree with the shutting down the country. I didn't agree with that. These leftists are like, they're like bullies. You keep giving them your lunch money and hoping they won't whoop your ass, but they're still gonna whoop your ass. You can give them all the lunch money you want to, they still don't like you, and they're still gonna punk you every chance they get, no matter how nicey poo you play with them. And that's what the Republicans pretty much, that's what they do, man. The Republican Party has no balls. They haven't had any balls for a lot of years. If they did, they would have been reaching out to the black community. I mean, President Trump comes along, and but see, President Trump's and like I say, he's an outsider. These politicians are establishment politicians, man, on both sides, left and right, and they play the political game and they do the status quo. And you have an American president who is a threat to that, and you're the man on the outside. I personally know how it feels because, not naming any names, but I worked for a company for 3 years, almost 3 years, and it wasn't a big company, but even though it wasn't a big company, and even though I got along with everybody, and you only had one guy I particularly didn't care for because he was a snitch, still, I was always the outside man because, see, everybody was there before me, and they all really tight, got their little tight circle. They never outwardly mistreated me, but I felt like an outsider because we'd be on job, we'd have job sites to go on, and I'm the only one don't know what's going on. The boss man send a text or call and say, hey man, be on the job, so and so, so and so, so and so, and they'll tell you what to do from there. So I show up and things change because it's a fluid environment, and everybody else knows what to do except me. So I'm having to reach out and go run behind people and make phone calls to find out where the hell I'm supposed to be. Nobody's reaching out to me and saying, hey man, or include me in their little circle and say, hey man, this is what you need to be doing, brother. I'm always the one that got to reach out to people. And so I understand how it feels to be the man on the outside. And it stayed that way till I wasn't there anymore, till I left there. And it always was that way. I never felt a part of the team. Never. Never. And so I understand, man, Trump's the man on the outside. And he got a lot of things done. And people don't, I mean, you got to understand, this man, I don't think people truly understand, the stresses of the job of the President of the United States. That's a stressful job. I don't care who it was. If like him or not, if Obama, Bush, Reagan, any of them, whether you liked them or not, the office of the President of the United States of America is a high-stress job. Every one of them presidents that come in there with color in their hair, after their first term, their hair white as snow. Wonder why that is. You're one of the most powerful men in the world. You're the leader of one of the most powerful nations in the world. Literally. Everything hinges on what you do and say. Your schedule is out of this world. I mean, really, some people with 2 full-time jobs think they have a hectic schedule. No, try to be in the president with all the responsibility you have, all the weight on your shoulders. This man, Donald Trump, gave up a comfortable life as a billionaire businessman. He didn't have to step into the politics, but that's what people have to understand. He saw what was going on in this country, and he decided, you know what? Hey, I've done everything else. Why not give it a shot? If it don't work out, hey, I can always go back to being a wealthy billionaire and do whatever. But if it works out, I have an opportunity to make some changes in this country and take America in the right direction. And which any citizen, any United States citizen can run for president. Anybody can. If you're a legal citizen of the United States, you can run for president. It don't matter if you blue collar, white collar, red collar, purple collar, pink collar, brown collar. You can. And that's what this man did. And he's an outsider, so shouts out to him. Now, the things I don't agree with, I wished he hadn't supported the shutdown, and I wish he hadn't really pushed this vaccine, because B. Tatum brought up a good point. He pushed this vaccine now, and then if, God forbid, he's not in the White House no more, I firmly believe that if Biden get in there, they're gonna probably come after him. And if this vaccine has bad side effects, which unfortunately, from stuff that I've been getting from people, information, it's not looking good. So, of course, the media, good spin doctors, they're gonna spin the shit, First they say, oh, he's, like with that asshole Cuomo in New York. Oh, you blocking the vaccine, blah, 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 blah. Man, it's like, really, Cuomo? Come on, Cuomo homo. I mean, really? But then, at the end of the day, some bad stuff happened with this vaccine, man. They're going to blame Trump. That's what they've been doing from day one, and some of these people are so dumb. I'm just so sick of these damn people who just don't have common sense, man. They can't do critical thinking. They're just dummies, man. I was arguing with somebody a while back, and what I hate is when people are disingenuous about about the mainstream media, right? You get these people that as soon as you tell them that they got mainstream media news talking points, oh, I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. Well, I can't damn tell, because everything you saying, you sound like damn Don Lemon. You sound like them fools over there that are lying to the public. You sound just like them. So what do you mean? Yeah, you watch the news. Stop lying. You just don't want to be wrong. You don't want to admit wrong. But I digress, guys. Listen, Man, and what happened in D.C. Had a couple of hundred people storm the Senate, and at first when I heard about it, I thought it was like, now yeah, a lady did lose her life. I think it was maybe an accidental shoot. I'm not sure what the circumstances was. I'd have to come back at y'all later with that. But it's not as bad as it could have been, and it's not as bad as the media is portraying it out to be. I initially was like, oh well, this is Antifa posing as Trump supporters, but come to find out there were some Trump supporters. But let's just say this. If that be the case, I'm not a supporter of senseless violence, but at the same time, sometimes you got to fight, man. And I'm very angry about this whole election deal, how that went down, because I voted, and I see, we see the crap that's going on, and it's infuriating and insulting. And people are angry and outraged, and I mean, I'm not mad at nobody for acting out. I mean, there a right and a wrong way to do things. Of course there is, but people are frustrated. And from what I understand, the Republicans ain't never throw people under the bus, throw us patriots under the bus, to appease the left. And some of our white Republicans, I don't want to be called a racist, you know how that thing is, man. I don't like where this country is going, the indoctrination of our kids, making them anti-American, lying to these kids, turning them into patent racists, and that's what's happening. Black Lives Matter is hateful. They're a hateful, bigoted, racist terrorist group. Nothing about them should be being taught to any kids. They're teaching kids that the white man is the devil. I mean, come on now. If a white person has said the black man is a coon tapping, monkey looking, whatever, then oh man, they'd be so racist. But it's okay to call a white man a devil, a white devil. I mean, how is that not racist, man? But black people seem to have this thing where they feel they can't be racist because of slavery. Oh, like we got the frickin' monopoly on slavery. Man, GTFO. But anyways, guys, that's the video. I got to get off of here, man. I've had y'all on here for 18 minutes. I appreciate y'all hanging on that long. If you made it to the end of this video, remember, like, share, subscribe if you haven't done it. If this is your first time watching this video, everybody that, my conservative patriot family, you guys, man, y'all are awesome. But remember to check the notification bell, please. So, okay, guys, remember, I love y'all. Thank y'all very much. You are victors, never victims. It's your boy, the Conservative Wolf, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Happy New Year.